one of our video got demonetized. Can you guess which video is it? I cannot say too much. If not, they will kidnap me. So let's move on to today's video.
I really don't feel good. This is like getting a
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
Welcome back to another episode of Housekeeping. Why is our Belinda, as his succubus, looking like a kind of reptilian person?
Okay. I'll give you all some intro. Okay? Not everything about the demonetization. My name, officially, right, also means beautiful. I don't know. My mom choose one. Okay? Not I choose one. Then after that, she didn't know. My name also means serpent.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Belinda is
you can
serpent.
Go and Google it. Belinda is beautiful serpent. So technically, I'm a snake.
You're Naga. So, Belinda the Naga. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. One of our housekeeping videos got demonetized, and I'm not even sure why. I sent it for appeal because we did everything like how we would on any other housekeeping show. A couple of F-bombs here and there. But that one particular video content talks about topics that were quite out there, I suppose. Controversial. So I guess the people in the power do not want us to reveal too much. That people. Check out her eyes whether got blink or not.
Yeah, later you like quick.
Okay, so today there's none of that, so we should not get demonetized. What we have, I think this week, right, there's one particular video that really came in fast and furious. Not video. It was an article. I think I first received it from Sadie Jane. I received it from Q, and then a whole barrage of other people sent it in. And this one is about Johor to Tuas. Someone was driving from Johor to Tuas on a dark, stormy night and claims he saw a lady in black in his car rear seat.
Wait. So means that the person, the lady in black is in the car, like behind when he's driving.
Yes. So this is the, I think this one is from Mothership. Mothership,
okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to read out the content to you guys. I think because this was only out 3 days ago, 14th of September. Reported by Lydia Chua. Okay, so according to the article on Mothership, it says, while driving back to Singapore from Johor, Malaysia via the second link on September 14, a man suddenly felt a strange presence in his car. The incident spooked him enough that he took to social media platform to share about his experience. During the 4 a.m. storm, in response to Mothership's queries to find out more about his encounter, the 44-year-old driver who declined to be identified said that the incident occurred around 4 a.m. during the pre-dawn heavy rain on Saturday morning while he was on the road. He said he looked at his rear view mirror and saw a figure in his left rear passenger seat. The lady in black was fully covered and appeared to be wearing a tudung, the driver said. He added that he got goosebumps upon noticing the figure. In total, he looked at the rear view mirror twice to confirm what he saw, but did not dare turn around. When asked if he would have turned to look at the supposed entity face to face, he quipped, "Who in the right mind would turn around and see?"
Me.
Supernatural confessions, folks. We'll do it. Probably you want to take selfie with it some more. You wait, you don't move. 卖照. Take selfie together. The distance of the portion of the second link bridge that runs over the waters between Singapore and Malaysia is less than 2 km long. The figure disappeared around halfway across the bridge, the man said. Maybe the ghost also need passport.
The Wi-Fi connection, Bluetooth connection 2 weeks.
Yeah. So despite being frazzled by what he saw and felt, the man did not stop his vehicle mid-journey. He only alighted from his car and opened the rear door to check the interior the moment he reached the Singapore Customs at Tuas checkpoint. His actions were spotted by an officer, the driver claimed. The custom officer asked what happened, and I explained to him, the driver said. Instead of responding with incredulity or suspicion, the driver said the officer explained to him that he was not the only one with this sort of experience, apparently. The custom officer also said it happened before and that stretch of road is dirty, as there were many, many fatal accidents lately. But that
Were
appeared, I don't know. Maybe it was not reported.
Never heard of many.
Cover up. But that appeared to be the end of the strange encounter. The driver said he's good now, which was about 12 hours following his encounter. Drive safely, guys, he added. There's also other uncanny sightings. Reports of supernatural sightings along quiet roads aren't uncommon. In June 2023, a ghostly figure was seen standing on the customs, immigration, and quarantine complex in Johor Bahru.
Oh, I think we covered that. Yeah.
Yes, we did. So apparently, let me just put the
picture, right?
Yeah, let me put it in.
Oh, yeah. I wonder why they like to hang around the checkpoint, eh? Like, how you decide you want to go Malaysia or go Singapore? Choose a haunting place, lah.
Ta-da-da! This was the one, remember?
Yes. This is a chilling picture. When I saw this, also like, the chills go down my spine.
Just wondering who posted this, because you're not allowed to take photos around the CIQ area.
Maybe someone in the passenger seat, because the driver usually
That's
should
true.
be concentrating on driving, lah, right?
Okay, but to be fair, on the left side, the left picture, the Pontianak looks quite Photoshop. Let me see the right side. Okay, this one's the right side one. That one looks like, okay, it looks like a machine, or at least a Pontianak with pot belly.
I think you know what happened.
What?
Kena punishment lah.
Stand in one corner, is it?
Say, hey, you always scare the passenger, later accident how? Like, sorry, boss. Just stay back.
Yeah, the other thing about Pontianak sightings, right? And I'm not sure about this, but it seems there's a pattern that I kind of spotted with regards to Pontianak sightings. The size of the Pontianak is usually taller than a human. It's like 12 feet tall, like double a human size.
Yeah, you mentioned this last week, right?
So it sounds almost like it's a Nephilim or something. Yeah, you know the Nephilims, they are like the giants pre-flood era. So could the Pontianak be the remnants of such an entity, taking new forms to be modernized?
Pre-flood era is like what, the before the Noah Ark thing.
Yes, correct. Before Noah. All right. Well, if you are, yeah.
Maybe one day he'll be like, I think the people now too big. They consuming too much, so they downsize the person.
I mean, these are entities that can take different forms, or if you can take different forms, they can take different size and height, right?
Why was there a flood to begin with, lah? Maybe like they say the person too big now, they need to like downsize.
Reset.
But you cannot suddenly just make everybody downsize, ma. If you make everybody downsize, then like there'll be like big and small people. It will make for a terrible porn plot.
The different religions all have the different backgrounds and epics about the flood. So, according to the Christian Bible, if I'm not wrong, because Sodom and Gomorrah and people, the humans in that era, were all behaving in a very decadent manner, and God was very angry and so wanted to wipe it out. And apparently, the mention of flood is not just in Bible, but it's also in the Hindu texts. It's also in other ancient texts. So it seems that the flood did happen, and I think there were evidence of the flood that happened, but most point to it as an end of an era. Yeah. So it also stands to reason that our current timeline is now about 2,000 years old. About the 5,000 mark, we are headed for a reset as well. So this earth is not new, it's millions of years old. So there have been multiple kingdoms, multiple civilizations that were entirely wiped out, and then it grows from there again.
See you next life. I'll be a witch and come and find you again.
Okay. And if you have Pontianak in your backseat, do turn around, take a photo, take a selfie. We want to know. But also there's other areas that I've heard from people who bring their love. Okay, I think the Gen Zs now are quite romantic lah. No longer going to watch movies, no longer going to park. I've heard from some Gen Zs that the idea of a romantic date night is to go explore abandoned places and haunted places. Is that true? You're Gen Z people?
Nowadays, people also try to bring me out on dates. You know what they do?
What?
They ask me to go and go Halloween Horror Night. After I tell them I'm doing housekeeping. It's like, hey, you like ghosts, right? We go Halloween Horror Night together.
I think that's a great idea. I mean, with the tickets price so bloody expensive, if someone's going to pay for your ticket to go, just go, man.
Subjected to approval.
Okay. If you reject the person, right, you let them know that there's another option. I don't mind going on your behalf.
Then you must wear like the housekeeping maid outfit.
Can. Whatever it takes to go for USS, I don't have to pay for it. Sure. I'll be the succubus.
Oh my god.
Okay, why I bring that up? Because you might want to be careful about who you bring and where you go, because according to this post sent to us, when you take your girl to an abandoned house to teach her how to kiss, but instead she got possessed.
Oh no.
So you think you're the man, is it? You bring her to a haunted house, she's going to cling on to you, and then you're going to take advantage of her? Oh, look how the tables have turned.
Later, like, you know, like, it's like, hey, you scared or not, babe? You scared or not? Then the moment you turn around, then after that her eyes like white, then she's like speaking in tongues like, you are habis.
And she grab your hair and make you a bitch. This other cute one sent to us by Gary talks about a restroom warning. And I read it and I go like, hey, wait a minute. Okay.
Due to recent events, Ouija board is no longer permitted in the restroom. Sorry for any inconvenience.
I don't know where this source is from, but it's really cute. You have to be specific. No Ouija boards allowed in restroom.
In the restroom. Yeah, I think must be like a lot of rumors going around say that, hey, you know this particular toilet got a hot hantu there. We need to check her out, man. She's even hotter than Miss P.
Or could the recent event be someone who died there? Then the others... this tells me it's probably a young person, like school, college, you know, when someone died in the toilet and the other students go there with the Ouija board trying to make contact with the deceased.
But I mean, you look at the wall around the area, it doesn't really look like a school. It gives more like a restaurant kind of vibe.
Restaurant?
Like a cafe, you know, like those kind of quirky cafe. Then they paint on the wall and stuff like that. Can you see? Because I don't think they do it on purpose. And if it's for school, it doesn't look very...
Looks like an arts place lah.
Yeah, like an arts, maybe cafe place.
Maybe it's an art school.
Or maybe recently, then they take over. Then after that, then they got this problem. Who is the one having the Ouija board in the toilet?
Well, Ouija board in the toilet. Okay lah. Then again, toilets are always haunted, right? So good place for Ouija board. Our next one is also interesting. This one is a bit sad lah. Okay, it's a bit sad. It's a couple was killed in a car accident in Malaysia. And the family did a ghost marriage for them. I know ghost marriages sounds a bit macabre and freaky, but this is Asia. This is Malaysia. Ghost marriages are not entirely uncommon in Malaysia.
Are they not?
No.
I never heard of any in Singapore itself lah. Not that I know of.
Not common here, but in Malaysia there was a book written about ghost marriage and it became a Netflix special.
Oh, maybe I'm going to check that out.
Okay. You want to read the article this one?
Okay, send it to me.
Send to you.
Alright, this one is by My News. I think it's Malaysian news lah, right? Okay, so ghost marriages for Singapore. See lah. Ghost marriages for Malaysian couple killed in a car accident symbolize union in the afterlife. The couple were together for 3 years and was about to marry when they died. Now their families were holding a special ceremony after their death. The families of a Chinese couple who died in a car accident decided to find closure in their death by holding a ghost marriage in their honor. Mr. Yang, 31 years old, who is, I shall not name his other staff, okay, and his girlfriend, 32 years old, Miss Lee, had been in a relationship for 3 years, and Mr. Yang planned to propose to Miss Lee in Thailand in June, according to China press. So, on May 24th, the couple's car was overturned on the road in northern Malaysia, and neither one survived. After the accident, the distraught family came up with a plan to host a ghost marriage, which they saw as ensuring their loved ones would be united as husband and wife in the afterlife. They also created wedding pictures for the pair, according to the newspaper. In China, ghost marriage usually refers to finding a partner for the deceased individuals. Traditional Chinese believes that if a person dies without fulfilling their wishes, such as getting married, they will not find peace in the afterlife and may return to haunt the living. So generally, there are two types of ghost marriage. One involved the couple who died before or after the engagement, and their broken-hearted parents, out of love and longing, organize a wedding ceremony to bury them together. The second one involved individual who has no marriage contract while being alive, are matched with matched randomly.
Posthumously.
Yeah, I would
Means
assume
match
it's
after they died.
randomly.
No. Posthumously means match after they died. Then there's a spiritual matchmaker that will find a living person to marry the spirit.
It's like
I'll explain that in a while.
hantu Tinder.
It's something like that. I'll explain that in a while as well, how it works.
Okay, but this one I have a few questions. Later we will keep it for later.
Okay.
So this ghost marriage is such like standard arrangement marriage among the livings. The parents seek a suitable date partner for their deceased offspring through the matchmaker, inquiring about their other parties' background, occupation, age, and requesting pictures for compatibility. Then a wedding is held, the bodies are exhumed and buried together in a new grave. Influenced by the Chinese culture, ghost marriages also exist in many Eastern countries such as Northern Korea and Japan. According to a Chinese folklore expert, he said that the practice helped to meet emotional needs of the relatives who are missing their dead loved ones. Whether it's out of longing or compensation for the deceased, or whether it is for their own interests, the ones who truly seek comfort from the relief and anxiety are the living. There's a sinister side to this tradition. Despite being banned by the Chinese government, the 3,000-year-old practice still exists in remote parts of the area, particularly the northern China. The dead body of the ashes and many young women's corpse have also become, I have no idea what this word, commodity.
Commodity.
Oops.
Things that you buy and sell, commodity.
Yeah, I know the word, but I have never seen it.
Okay.
Oops. And so, in ghost marriage. In 2016, a man from Guangzhou province from northern China murdered two women who were suffering from a mental health condition and sold their body for ghost marriages. He was sentenced to death in 2021. In November of 2021, the ashes of female in November 2021, the ashes of female internet celebrity in eastern China, Shandong province, was stolen by the funeral home staff and sold to a local family for a marriage. Ding, ding, ding. Such crime could earn the culprit 50,000 yuan to 70,000 yuan, which is about 7,000 to 10,000 USD according to Beijing Times. The Chinese authority had to make an effort to clamp down such arrangement. Anybody who steals, rapes, and destroys a corpse can receive a prison sentence up to 3 years.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
So let's talk a little bit about ghost marriages. What is it?
Yeah.
How does it work? Ghost marriages are, like I said, I've heard of ghost marriages still being done in recent times, and there is actually a market for it. So the ones I've heard is if it's two deceased people, coming together, like in this case, it's two parents agree, putting them together, and the fact that they were going to get married. I think it's a nice
gesture,
gesture.
right? To help them complete the
Their
transaction.
desire, yeah. And whether it really makes a difference to the soul, if you believe in the spiritual afterlife and bonds created on earth, it will affect the next life where they go in a positive way. But like what the article said, I think at the end of the day, it's more for the living to have a closure in their hearts and minds, like, oh, okay, my son is now married, or my daughter is now married. She did not die unmarried, which in some Chinese culture, if you die unmarried and you're a woman, you don't have a family line. You do not have a family line. You don't have a family lineage.
But I mean, I belong to my parents, the family, isn't it? Or I kind of cut off.
No, that's why in some Chinese hierarchy, if you look at the books, they only document and record the male offspring, not the daughters. So, if you're a daughter, technically you do not have a lineage unless you marry someone's son. Then in the other family book, under their hierarchy, your name will be there as the wife of so and so.
Oh man.
Yeah. So,
but it's okay. I keep telling my father, you got three sons. The one who's gonna catch the cockroach, catch the moth, change your lights, fix the furniture is me. I'm your son.
You got me at catching cockroaches. So next time, if I got any cockroach issue, you come to my place.
Yes, I will do it for you.
And how the Chinese actually catch, so that's for the dead and dead, right? The deceased and deceased. So if the living and the deceased, so if you have and this is usually either a deceased son who needs to find a bride, because they say that if you do not find a wife, you will not have peace in the afterlife, which is a super ironic thing, because if you have a wife, I don't think you have peace at all. But so how it works is the deceased family will go to a medium, and the medium will say, okay, we will cast a spell, we put an ang pao, and then the ang pao will be left around public area. So people will be walking past, and most people will not be able to see the ang pao. But if you can see the ang pao, then you go and pick out the ang pao. The family members will jump out from behind and say, gong hei lei gong hei lei. Then you are selected as the groom or the bride.
The kena booby trap.
You really kena that one. you pick up already, that's it already. No, you are the one, and you are not allowed to break the bond because the spirit has chosen you. And if you break the bond, you say, no, I don't want, right? You'll be haunted and you have bad luck. But the good news is, for ghost marriages, if you marry a ghost, you are actually quite lucky, because the spirit will take care of you for the spirit side, give you windfall, take care of you. And you're not, because you need to have, how should I say this? You are allowed to remarry. Because of
like a human, is it?
Yeah. This is only for the man. So if you marry a female ghost bride, right? The man is allowed to remarry another
小老婆.
Human woman. But the human woman needs to acknowledge
second wife,
pay tribute that the ghost is the first wife. So
sorry,
sure.
I don't like sharing. I think even if I become ghost, I will not share my husband.
Wow. Mine, all mine.
Oh my!
Yeah. So whether does this really work or not, I know Singapore, there's one case which I probably would not want to, there was a real case in 2012 where two people died and they took their own life. But what they did is they cast a spell to bind their soul in the afterlife. And those with a third eye who has been to that spot has claimed that, yes, the spirits are still there.
Is it the one on your ghost tour?
Yeah, it's on my ghost tour in Changi.
Okay. Yeah. I've been there. I can say also, yeah, that place is if you ever want to feel like sad at any point of time, you just go there. You will feel the sad.
So
that's all I can say.
I ran a walk last Thursday, a private event for a group of friends celebrating a birthday. So this guy who's from Indonesia is a bit sensitive. He went to the house and immediately he said, I felt sorrow.
Yeah. That was the feeling. It's like it's a feeling of very, very sad. Yes.
So ghost marriages is still very much practiced, even though it's 3,000 years old and very much alive.
Wait. I got a question.
Ask.
Okay. So if let's say, right, the girl, if the girl is the one that kena the living girl is the one that kena the ghosting lah. Then cannot reject the guy also, right? Then the girl also not fair, like cannot go and find
Cannot.
husband.
Cannot. Not allowed.
Jialat leh.
Yeah. So don't point. The bottom line is don't pick up ampao on the floor.
But what if you just go home, you open your bag, I got angpao eh?
No lah, it will not be forced on you into the bag. It will be on the floor. You have to willingly pick it up. So the act of picking up the ampao is the act of acceptance.
No TNC, I was cheated into this.
Yeah. That's how it's like.
I want to find a lawyer.
So how they do is they will get a live chicken, and then the live chicken will hang around the neck and the name of the deceased person, and you will be in a whole funeral outfit, funeral garb, and you stand side by side with the chicken, and they will chikong, chikong. Then they'll face you, then they'll face the parents. It's a whole thing. Can go Google it up. It's quite fascinating.
I've seen some Chinese movie from last time. They did this concept before. So the person actually didn't pick up. The envelope just flew into the bag. That's why I was like,
no. I think that movie lah. Otherwise, got no story.
okay.
Okay lah. Next one. Although we say we're not into conspiracy theory, but this one is about cryptids. So not exactly conspiracy. So this is from India. There's a 4-foot long creature with very long snout found dead in India. It's a new species. Okay, let the debate happen. Is it a cryptid? Is it a species? Let's read the article. So this one is from the Miami Herald News from India. Scientists found a 4-foot long creature with a very long snout dead in Bihar village and discovered a new species. Walking along the outskirts of a village in northeastern India, a pair of scientists found a 4-foot long creature laying there dead. Its oddly shaped snout caught their attention. Soroba Verma and Soham Patekar visited a village in Bihar on the edge of nature reserve in 2021. According to a study published in September in the peer-reviewed Journal of Asia-Pacific Biodiversity, the area's biodiversity, especially its amphibians and reptiles, your people, were under-surveyed and poorly documented. During the visit, the pair found a dead snake. The study said they couldn't tell how the snake had died, but something about it intrigued them. It didn't look like any known species. Researchers tested the snake's DNA and identified some matches, a pair of snakes from almost 700 miles away. Follow-up surveys and in-depth analysis confirmed their suspicions. They discovered a new species. Ahatula longiotris, or the long snout vine snake. A close-up photo shows. Okay, let me show you the photo. Let me show you guys the photo. So, is this how? If it was not found by scientists, but if it was found by people, would they say it's a demon snake? Because it's not something that they are used to see.
I mean, can you really know all the species on Earth? Can you just say like, aha, I've never seen this species before? It's probably just not documented.
A close-up photo shows a new species oddly proportioned to the head. Researchers said they named the new species after the Latin words longus for long and rostrum for snout. So name it in English, convert it to Latin. Hui! There you have a new species. This was sent to me by Desmond, who is very much into nature and all that sort of stuff.
So this is the new species of snake that they found, is it?
Which is interesting because when you look at cryptids, the Bigfoot, the Mawas, or the Bukit Timah monkey man, or in this case, the long snout snake, when you see something that's not in your books, immediately the Asian mind is spirit.
But I think sometimes, I don't know, nature work in mysterious way, right? So sometimes they just crossbreed. I don't know who mixed with what. One day the snake and maybe the elephant decide to be kinky then. I don't know. Right?
Snake and the elephant. Okay.
It's like, I can't tell my husband. Then the snake's like, I won't tell my wife too. Then after that,
The snake says, I want it big. The bigger the better. And goes find an elephant. Slutty snake. Okay. Next one is from Singapore. This one is, watch the video and let's discuss about it. Okay. This happened in Singapore. Pay close attention to the traffic light. Okay. I watched this video many, many times. And I watch it with my son as well. And we both say, this is not normal. This is definitely something for the X-Files. Watch.
这是2014年在新加坡拍摄的一段行车记录器画面。在某个十字路口，前方的车突然停下，差点导致车祸。乍看之下，这只是一次在交叉路口常见的事故，但大家有没有注意到其中的违和感呢？
small.
在这场事故中，前方的车因为看到一名骑自行车的男子而停车。然而，这名骑自行车的男子究竟是从哪里冒出来的呢？可能很多人会认为这名男子从右边冲出来，然后因为危险而退回去。但如果你回放影片，会发现这名男子像是从空无一物的地方突然出现。这是错觉吗？还是幽灵呢？大家怎么看这段影片呢？
Yeah, where the boy come from,
No idea, man. You see? Right? It's a cyclist.
The
It's a
bus,
cyclist.
yeah, the bus was there.
It's an Indian cyclist. Okay, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna dissect this, guys. Okay. So, I mean, if you don't understand Chinese, that's fine because I think the picture speaks for itself. Bus. This was in Singapore. I'm not sure where this station is, but doesn't matter.
It says it's in 2014 in Singapore. This footage is being caught.
Okay, so this driver has a dash cam. He follows
Yes.
the bus number 31.
Yep.
And there's a black car on the right side. So they're turning right down the traffic light. So slowly. Okay, so at this stage now, if there was a cyclist, it will either be on the left side of the bus or the right side of the bus. Am I right? So the bus crosses the traffic light.
Correct. And there's nobody
There's
there.
still
already, right?
nobody, nobody, okay?
Yes.
So the car also driving along. And then suddenly the
Suddenly
black
stop.
car jam brake.
Yep.
The bus still continue going on. And then
Yep.
still going.
Then suddenly the figure appears.
You see from the
The black car mirror.
Yeah, the windscreen,
window.
the windscreen, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
he just appears to cycle away.
Let's pretend nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like his business.
See?
Yeah.
So we replay again. Let's replay now.
Then say,
See? He appears. He cycle. He's real. You can even see that.
his figure, his hair and everything, right?
Yeah, he's there.
And he's wearing a yellow greenish shirt.
Yeah, he looks like any normal Bangla cycling now.
Yep.
But where did
Okay,
he come from?
I googled already the bus route.
Hmm.
Okay, it's bus 31. We don't know in which direction lah, but it's going traveling towards Tampines and Toa Payoh.
Tampines, my place.
Jeng. And it is passing by Changi General Hospital. What other spooky place is there? Okay, but it looks like industrial area lah. Probably maybe the Panasonic Fuji side.
No idea. But okay, so cyclists here, right? Cyclists appear in front of the car, but yet prior to that, there was nothing.
Yeah, the bus just went off. The bus totally didn't see the cyclist
Right.
at all.
You see,
Right.
you see from here, if the cyclist had been on the right side of the bus, you can see it. If the left side of the bus, he would have rammed into the bus. But where? Where did he come from? Oh, nowhere.
This one, hantu.
This is like a glitch in the matrix, right? Like, you know, sometimes you see this hasn't been the only video where people just appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I think this is the first one I've seen in Singapore. Because usually you don't have like a actual video footage, right?
Wow, this one is right here on our own island, man. Okay, just see one more time, huh? Okay. Oops. Okay, drive. Turn, right? Okay, so let's go backwards a bit. As they are turning, is there a bicycle? No, right? At the traffic light, no bicycle, right?
Nope.
Still no bicycle, right? No bicycle.
Suddenly,
Boom.
piam. Then after that, the person will appear soon. Really.
Bicycle appear. See? From where? Hey, this is NPC spawn.
Yeah. He randomly spawned and then the person sway. The person kena the buttock kiss. There's some claim insurance. I think the insurance department talking about it. But, hey, this one, boss, how I claim?
Then the cyclist just cycle away, so you're not even stopping him for evidence or anything. As far as the guy behind the one that's recording, even he submits this as evidence, then how? What to say?
Sir, Your Honor, I would like to present evidence to the court. It's a paranormal sighting. So you should claim the hantu.
But paranormal not admissible in court of law.
Hey, is it? Then what happened? So what's the conclusion?
Conclusion is that I don't know the conclusion, but I think the likely conclusion is that insurance will fully claim against the guy behind.
Oh shit.
Because ghost or not ghost, in Singapore, you're supposed to be defensive driving and aware and alert. So if the person jam brake and you kiss the person's backside, I'm sorry, sir, you still have to pay because you should have kept a safety distance. That will be what the conclusion will be.
Was it really driving that closely? I don't drive, I don't know.
But if you can kiss someone's backside because you cannot brake in time, it's considered you're driving too closely.
Then, habis.
Yeah. Okay, so that's an interesting one. Now we go on to our confessions of the night.
Woo!
Okay, there's two long confession. You want to read this or okay, lad? You want to read this first or the next one?
I can read this because this one was sent to me to my Instagram.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this is a confession by Siang. Eugene, sorry, can you put it bigger because I see two screen. Yes, very good. Okay. So
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Siang says, got a quick confession about the hantu, just not much details because it happened when I was young and paiseh for my broken English. Family of 5 had a trip to Bukit Kinabalu when I was around 15 years old. Not too sure, but we stayed in a hotel.
You reduced the
Airbnb.
mount to a bukit.
Oh, sorry.
People mountain, you call it a bukit. Okay, Mount Kinabalu.
Sorry. I love discount. Singapore great sale. Okay. Mount Kinabalu.
Yeah.
So when I was around 15 years old, not sure where we stay at, whether it's a hotel or Airbnb facing Mount Kinabalu, but it was at mid-hill mountain. Not sure, but we were literally the only ones there because the whole parking lot only had one car, which was ours, and we booked the whole house. And I remember it was my first time that we stayed in such a big place. But I think that my parents also felt something wrong lah. Since my mother made all 5 of us sleep together in one room, when night time come, the wind was so strong that I feel that someone was trying to break in the window. I remember telling my mom just like 3 times she dulan already. Then I just kept to myself, kept jumping at every noise, but the thing was really fucking me up, and I heard footsteps outside the door. I freeze up and I thought I was going crazy. Okay, then next. Okay, so I looked under the door and there were shadows walking left and right again and again. FYI, on the right side of the door, it was already the wall. So I panicked straight and also don't dare to call my family, seeing that all of them were sleeping soundly. And this went on for fucking hours. After I heard the sounds and chains were dragging around, I only heard for a while, maybe about 5 minutes, then no more already. The footsteps really continue until the sun shine, and take a guess if I had a wink of sleep lah. My parents, when my parents woke up, I tried to tell them, right then, my bad. I know now. They say, yeah, nothing lah. You just imagining things. Then you didn't sleep and proceed to laugh at my tiredness. So we packed everything up and we almost wanted to leave the place already, where we put our pair of shoes. There was another pair of shoes and they were covered in white traditional shoe, and I looked at it and I fucking ran away. Whose shoe?
Still got some more.
Okay, so, and before our flight back to Kuala Lumpur at the restaurant, we were eating with my mom, and my mom confronted me. She said, hey, do you really see those things? Like, thanks, mom. Thanks for letting me think that I was crazy for 2 or 3 days. But I guess now happy ending, because whenever I say I got a feeling, my mom trusts me, and we bond over ghosts and experience like those.
I hope you and your mom are both part of the SC community. Can bond with the rest of everyone else.
Yes.
Okay.
Wholesome. But it's really freaky lah. Hey, you can see the physical pair of shoe. I wonder anybody else saw the shoe or not. Like someone verified, like, hey, I also saw those shoes leh.
Wow. Okay. So there's a physical shoe on top of that leh.
Yeah. But what if, like, like the red packet ang pao, he was the only one who can see it?
No, but then the mom also say, you see it? Remember on day 3?
Like after they left it lah.
That means the mom
but
also
I
saw.
think it's more of like, do you see all those things outside? Because he tried to tell the parents that, hey, this place dirty Then after that they like, haha, no.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Wow. Whole night, the thing just walk left, right. And he did say there's a wall by the side of the door, on the right side of the door. So which means if this was the door, this was the wall, the thing is literally just walking outside the door and only he can see.
And hear the chain rattling.
Chain some more.
Chain usually, I don't know, only like the Chinese or like the Angmo castle, then they got the chains. They're kinky.
Someone said this one is a traditional Chinese shoe. So maybe it's the hell gods walking around.
Is it hell gods? I thought the ghosts were like binded. Then they like cannot run or something.
I mean, Diape also walk around with a chain. Then you have the Nuto Mamian also will bring people down, souls down to the underworld. You hear sounds of chain dragging. No explanation. So it must be the hantu.
Maybe they were here for him.
Lucky he didn't go at kepo.
They're like, boy, time to go home.
Okay, the next confession is by LadyL Low. Better be safe than sorry. Since today is the last day of the 7th month, okay, this was some time back, let me share. A few nights ago, I had a strange dream. I dreamt that I parked my car along the main road and walked to one of those landed housing estates. That was just a few meters away to have a smoke. While smoking, I noticed that the house I was standing in front of was extremely dilapidated and looked like it had been abandoned for years. Similar to the pig example Okay, I'll show you a big example. Ta-ding. So this is how the picture look. Okay,
Where is
dilapidated.
this? Probably not in Singapore lah, huh?
No, but it's, according to her, this picture is not mine, taken from the web, just to show how dilapidated it was. But with more old brown tree vines and root inside. Wow, this is definitely not Singapore.
Yeah, because usually they don't keep this kind of too old building around.
I've seen buildings in Malaysia. The place was abandoned. That tree grew from inside the house.
Yeah. Very interesting, right?
Let's see if I can find a photo later. I show you all. I took a photo.
All right.
Okay, so
Abandoned, similar to the pig. Example above.
okay, a brown vines and roots inside, like those Asian haunted abandoned houses. A huge life-size painting on one of the walls caught my eye. It was an old painting of Chong Gui. Oops, Chong Gui. Where's Chong Gui? This is how Chong Gui looks like. Ghost catcher, Chinese ghost catcher.
Yeah.
I immediately knew there was something off about this house, as I remembered a geomancer once told me that sometimes if the feng shui, the direction of a house, attracts lots of spirits, they would counteract it by hanging a huge painting of Chong Gui in the house. Suddenly, out of nowhere, oh shit, I saw a lady a few feet away from me, walking towards me. When she was next to me, she stopped, faced the house, and started placing all those 7-month candles and incense and hell notes, etc. on the pavement, facing the direction of the house, getting ready
It's
to...
time for you to get out. Get out, fam, get out. No more smoking, get out. Bad for health, bad for your mental health.
I was a little shocked, but didn't want to get in her way. So I crossed the small road and just stood opposite the house instead. Kepo! Kepo! As I was about to turn and leave, I felt someone grab hold of my arm. I turned, and it was the same lady looking scared. Almost in tears, eyes pleading while she whispered, please, can you please help me and wait? I'm really scared. I was taken aback, but told her, yeah, sure, of course. Just wait for me to finish my cigarette and we can go. I tried to finish my cigarette by dragging harder, but no matter how hard I dragged, the cigarette wouldn't burn down. It still stayed like a fresh cigarette. I realized something was stopping me or us from leaving. I tried to use my other hand to flick off, this is called kuti by the way, the burning part of the cigarette, but it just couldn't or wouldn't be put out. By then, the lady looked like she was panicking. I told her, don't worry. While I prayed and placed the cigarette under my shoes, I stepped hard on it to stub it out. It didn't work the first time, but I didn't give up. I prayed harder and louder, and finally the cigarette was out. I told her, come, let's go. And we got into my car, with me ready to drive off. Traffic suddenly became unusually heavy, stopping me from driving off. I decided to reverse my car into a side road instead and tried to leave. And then I woke up. Well, I forgot it was a dream. Well, I told my aged parents about it and they told me to speak to the shopkeeper that sells all those 7-month prayer stuff at those neighborhood shops. Today being the last day of 7 months, I told the shopkeeper about my dream. She looked a bit stunned and nearly choked on her lunch. Frowning, she asked if I had accidentally stepped on or kicked anything or any offering this month. And I said no. She sighed. Told me that since that lady that I tried to help was a stranger or passerby, just call her while I'm burning the 7-month items today and tell her to take whatever offering she needs, hell money, etc. or do whatever she needs to do with what I burn. So that's what I just did. Dang.
Yeah.
This is freaky.
I don't think you're supposed to help the lady because, like, you know, when you say help me, and then she's like something is stopping you from helping this lady. I think it's like a guardian spirit trying to protect her because this person's probably trying to spirit her away. That's my take on it.
Wow. I don't know, man. I mean, I would have helped.
You would have? I wouldn't because like it's not that I'm heartless, like I don't want to help.
You just don't want to get involved lah.
My help depends a lot on like my intuition. If my intuition say right, like, you know, if like for example, give this person food or give this person water, right? If this person is asking for food and water, instead of you have to go with me to an area, then food and water I can provide to you, right? But if you're asking me for money, no way, I'm not gonna give you money. It's not because I don't want to, but it's because like there's a lot of implication when it comes to if there's money involved.
What do you mean? Like,
So-
even you're talking even about hell money or what?
Yeah, I wouldn't give money. You want to ask me for food and water, no problem. I'll give you food and water. But I believe like if you're asking me for money, right, you are not genuinely in help.
So are you talking about ghosts or are you talking about real person?
Both.
Okay.
Because like food and water is like the essential you need. So if you need money, means that you need to go and purchase something, right? So I'm not gonna give you anything unless it's the essentials.
Okay.
That's my take to it lah.
Okay.
Because if you're asking me to like help a lady who fainted, yeah, sure, I'll help. But if you ask me to go somewhere to solve your murder mystery, sorry man, I can't help you.
But you're a third eye girl, what? You know, sometimes when they ask you for help, you not like as if you can run away, because they will keep coming to you in your dreams.
Watch me run, man.
Oh, I can. Okay. I found the photos of that kind of houses with the tree and roots on. Okay, I'm going to show you some. So this one was taken at Sentosa.
Oh,
It was an old chapel.
damn.
You can see that the chapel has been abandoned. The trees grow inside the chapel, where the roots are all over the place.
This place is giving me headache.
This one got things there. And
it's giving me headache.
this was
The
where
energy is strong.
this place is abandoned stretch of houses. It's I think in Papan, Malaysia. And you can see the tembusu roots and all that. Wow, beautiful. It's a very nice place if you're into photography. And the walls of the houses are just held up by the trees. Yeah.
These two picture headache.
Which is worse? I think this is worse.
Yeah, the church one is worse. Eugene, why you give me headache in the middle of the night? I want to sleep, please. I don't want nobody come and disturb me.
But I got interesting ending for us today lah. So if you are scared,
A lot of people were asking me what to do.
Before we end, maybe I can have some sharing also.
Go ahead.
Okay. Usually, right, how they will try to contact me. Nowadays they will contact me through my dreams.
Like the girl lah, like this one lah. Okay.
But I will know that they are trying to contact me because like a bit I experienced it already. Yeah, like.
Whoa, I want to hear this.
Then after that, right, when they come and disturb me, right? Yeah, like sorry, I tomorrow got work. I cannot. Tomorrow I got work. Yeah, I just run away. You can't catch me, man.
Can you control your dreams?
I will, like, for example, it's like a, how do you say, it's like a Zoom call. They will just suddenly call you like in the middle of the night when I was about to go to sleep already. Then after I like reject.
What do they usually want from you?
Usually I think it's like I have to go somewhere, like probably like the astral world or something. I don't know. Because very, very fast afterwards, right, I pass out already. Yeah, so probably like the spiritual me go and do business lah. I don't know. So no choice. It's like in a company, I am probably like the lazy worker. You know, it's like you have to force me to do work. You can't catch me. I'm gonna eat snake forever.
You are like those help desk one, and people queue up and come to you asking for help. Then you're like totally not interested. You sit there and, yes, can I help you? Sorry, not my department. Over there, come again.
Don't come again. Don't come back. Don't look for me. 我什么都不知道。讲到什么都不知道 I want to show you this shit. I don't know whether I show you this shit before.
Oh.
So this shit I bought from Taobao. This is basically my motto now to all the hantu related stuff. I'm innocent. I don't know. None of my business. You look at me for what?
Act blur live longer，我不懂，不关我的事。
我不知道，你看我做梦，我不知道。
Ah, that's how Belinda lives.
A lot of people who ask me what to do.
And as Buddha say, not my fucking problem. Yes, we quote him. We quote that picture of.
Not my fucking problem. I think we talked about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, not my fucking problem. 我不知道，你看我做什么? You look at me for what? I don't know.
So that's the advice we have for you guys today. Well, we were going to leave you with one advice. I think I chowkeng that video a couple of times this night. This guy, so if a demon come to you, this guy has a perfect solution for you to solve your problem. Let's have a listen.
Yay.
A lot of people who ask me what to do if there's a creepy demon under your bed. Let me show you. As soon as you know the demon's there, remove the posts from your bed frame, put some socks on the bedposts and place them at the foot of the bed. The demon will grab the posts thinking it's you. Once it does, remove it from under the bed. Quickly make your way to the laundry room. As soon as the demon dives at you, jump over top of it so it lands face first in the dryer. This makes you the demon's stepbro, so go ahead and do some laundry. Once the laundry's done, the demon won't bother you ever again. I've done this multiple times, guys. It works every time.
Alrighty, so straight to the comment section. We have my demon asking for child support after this advice. And I like what Dominic Johnson said. Man, my demon caught feelings and now she wouldn't leave. Oh.
What do you mean she asked you to make breakfast? What do you mean? You're supposed to leave afterwards.
She's like, I know aren't we an item now? What are we?
The Ouija board. What are we?
Yeah. All right. Hey, you before we end off, I think you have one story that you wanted to tell me regarding the
Ghost Bride.
the ghost
right?
bride. Yeah, let's wrap off with that one.
Yeah. So I suddenly remember this story who was told by an ex-air stewardess. So she told me one of her friend who was female. Suddenly during her, like, I think she was going to get married already. She had a fiance and stuff like that, right? And then suddenly out of the blue, she just suddenly committed suicide. She just jumped off the building.
Okay.
Yeah. So to me, it feels very illogical because, like, number one, if you decided to marry this person and stuff like that, what you'll be looking for is like looking forward to the life together. Or alternative route, usually people will feel very panicky and then they'll be like, hey, I don't feel like I want to get married to this person.
Yeah.
Then they'll break off the engagement.
But you're not going to kill
right?
yourself. You're not going to jump down.
Yeah. You're not gonna jump down. The most probably you're gonna take like a life experiencing tour to Europe and then
Your
discover
eat, pray,
yourself,
love.
right? Right.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, so these are probably the most likely the two options, right? So why suddenly, this person decided to, yeet, bye-bye. So they went to go and find a sifu to recall this girl's soul back. And then after that, they found out that actually in the past life, she has promised her ex past life like lover, her husband, to say that we will be together forever. And she was forced to commit suicide because the guy was the past life lover was like so jealous, like, you cannot be another man's woman, you belong to me. And then thus she was forced to commit suicide to fulfill like her promise to the guy. Like, I don't know exactly what's the promise, but it's like, like we will be together forever.
Wow, so promises are very powerful in the spiritual world. You cannot say things and then you
don't fulfill your contract, right?
You go to the next, like, the word is the law, and
yeah. But where is the law protecting, like, the living? Where does marriage actually ends? Till death do us apart.
Well, it seems like in this case, death was not doing them any part. They still have your next life also. You still belong to me. No,
I don't know. A lot of feelings must be involved. A lot of like, maybe the guy has a lot of like spiritual power in order to like pull this stunt, to psycho her to like suicide.
But if she knew about it before, like, I think this whole forced to jump thing may not be immediately like, she probably knew about it sometime back. She could hear voices, she have dreams. There must be some indication. there must be some indication of it. But if she has seek help earlier, chances are a sifu can come in and pray and try to intervene.
But what if it's like every time you watch those ghost show, those people who are possessed, they don't know that they are possessed. Or they cannot control or like seek help to say that, hey, I really do need spiritual help. And then sometimes the family, even if you like manage to tell them, the family be like, nothing one she's just having another psychotic break, something like that. That's very sad, right? And then until something happened, then everybody's like, oh no, I should have listened to her.
Too late. So are we saying that the ghost of the ex-husband is possessive? Okay.
I just drank water, Eugene, no.
Okay, speaking of promise, I just want to end off this story. I think I may have mentioned it before because it really lingers in my mind. It's so profound. A rich businessman went to the cemetery, asked a ghost for business luck. And the ghost says, I want 2 things from you. Chicken and pig. Did I tell you about this before?
No, I don't think so.
I want chicken and pig. So the businessman says, okay lah, can. I promise you a chicken and pig. But to the businessman, he thought it was roasted pig and chicken. Sacrifice food offering
Yeah.
Right? So he got his windfall. He was very wealthy. He went to buy chicken and pig. He go to the cemetery like, wow, I made good my promise. 1K ni okay? 1 week later, his wife and his child died in a car accident. And this was obviously told to me, not firsthand, but when they did some check, like, say, how come? I already
further digging and stuff like that.
I already give you your offering, or why you take my child and wife? Like, you did not keep your side of the bargain. Then she says, no, I already claimed the pig and the chicken. Because the wife was... Yes, they were born in the year of the pig, year of the chicken. So be careful what you promise. Never just so easily shoot off your mouth and say, yeah, I'll do this. I'll wait for you. We shall be together in the next life. No. You're born with me. It's just this life. That's it. Don't need to be romantic about that. Let's wait together for next life. That's it.
Maybe they never do the Ang Moh vows. They do the Chinese vow. I don't know how the Chinese vow go lah. But the Ang Moh vow is until death do us apart, then the contract end.
Oh, then Chinese vow is what? The 一生一世
I don't know I only know that the one they pray to the heaven, the one they pray to the family, the one they pray to the parents, and the one they pray to like each other, something like that. Yeah, it sounds like an eternity vow actually.
You see? Wow. Just when you think that death is your escape, and you go to the next life and like, I'm a free man, and then your dead wife comes out, honey, I'm here. Like, oh shit. Alrighty, that's all we have for you this week. Let us know what you would like us to feature next week, and if you have anything that you want to send us, please do. If we don't put it on the Facebook group or Facebook page, or we don't react in time, because Belinda and I, we are not the moderators. We don't approve. We are not the one clicking the button to approve. So Ivan is the only moderator, and he's been feeling ill. Is not it's not a job, right? So don't expect him to be there 24/7 clicking. So give him some slack, okay? But if
he's doing a good job also, right? Okay, let's clap for Ivan. Woo!
But if you want to reach out to us directly, you can do what Gary, Desmond, JY, or everyone else. My number. My number is at the back of all toilet doors, 94594931. Drop me a WhatsApp message or reach out to Belinda on her IG or YouTube.
Alright, yeah. So if you text me, please also don't expect me to always feature your confession lah. Okay, I just pick some that I like. Right? Okay. So if you really, really, really like, you have to reply to me. You really, really have to text me right now. You have to reply to me right now. You tag me also no use. You know what you should do? You should subscribe to my texting service.
Your OnlyFans account, is it?
USD. No, 35 USD, and then I will immediately you send me message, right? I see it, I reply you.
Wow. Okay.
Then then I'm obligated to reply to you. Okay? If I never reply you, you scold me. I take it. Sorry, boss. Sorry, Coco. Sorry.
Act cute, only to get away with stuff. Alrighty, that's all we have for today's housekeeping. Join us again, Belinda and I, next week, every Tuesday. This video comes out probably around midday. Alrighty. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye-bye.
What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.